Sean Quant checking in. I'm going to talk about hyperlooting once again at Town Hall Level 9. I just started the upgrading of my max balloons just a few minutes ago, and the reason I was able to do that is I was hyperlooting, and I just want to share a couple of the videos of me being attacked during my hyperlooting phase, or that's me being on defense. And just to summarize what I call hyperlooting, that is where you fill your storages up as much as possible through raiding, but you do not collect your elixir pumps, your gold mines, and your DE drill. So here are a couple videos of my defenses, starting with I can't get the replay on this one. I really wish I could have. That was at Maca, the one right on the bottom of the screen. I was 100% wiped out by that army, and they got 1.4 million loot from me. And my DE was low at the time because I just cleared it out to upgrade my queen. You can see that every time somebody sees this base, they're going to bring everything at me. I guess I'll show the two videos that I'm able to show, or three videos that I'm able to show. Unfortunately, I didn't get to show that really good one. So here's a Town Hall level that's possibly a level 7 or a new level 8. They're bringing everything at the base. So I guess this is a pretty good video because it does show how hard everybody will try to hyperloot. So they bring in a bunch of Barch troops. I had a dragon in my CC, and they did everything they could. They're healing those archers as best as possible because they know that getting those storages and getting those gold mines and getting those elixir pumps is where all of that loot's located. So they're trying everything they can. Unfortunately, they ran out of spells, and their giants stopped being meat shields, so they go down rather quickly to my defenses. Yep. All right, so I'll fast forward through this one. Yeah, my defenses, the wall, there's so many cellular compartments here that if you don't have a strong army, such as the one that wiped me out, or you don't have a lot of wall breakers, you get stuck in these compartments, and instead of being able to get the loot from my storages and collectors, you just get stuck behind the walls and pound it after one or two cells that you break into. So that's the purpose of the base. It gives a little, but unless your army's strong, you're not going to take a lot. So I'll show the other replay. This was my most recent shield. I think I still might be on this shield. Again, I think this is a Barch army. Most people do Barch armies, so when they do come across these types of bases, they can only do their best effort, and that's just kind of throwing everything at the base at once with a Barch army. So this player is actually probably a Town Hall 9 because they have level 6 barbarians. I didn't realize that before. And they're very slow to remove these first structures, so they do have a good loot rating skill set. As you saw, there was almost 2 million loot available, 1.8 million or something like that, so real close to that 2 mark. And you know that when somebody like this comes across it, they're going to do their very best to attack. All right, so they cleared most of the structures. My CC troops come out. They're smart enough to pull my CC troops in the corner, or they just got lucky that the Town Hall wasn't destroyed at that time. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Declare the CC troops. Here we go. You're going to need more than that with wizards in my arsenal. All right, there you go. Yep. That's how you got to do it. Oh, nice. My cannon and archer tower shooting at them. All right, so those are cleared, and it's go time. Drops the heal. Heal will negate any effects of that first splash damage I have there. And he's going to get that first storage. And then of course, he drops the rage, which is a great placement of that rage. Get rid of these defenses that are pounding you on the front. Basically, it's the only line of defenses for a while on my hyperlooting base. His Barch troops are coming in strong. They're taking care of the defenses. They're breaking through the walls. He's healing them. And he used the wall breakers to break through the walls. Now, from this point forward, he doesn't have any defenses, so I think he gets stuck in this next cell, which does have 2 gold storages, two gold mines and an elixir pump. So I think that's pretty much all that he's able to get. Maybe a couple shots on that elixir storage. So he came with a relatively strong Barch army and was able to get 360,000 gold and 200,000 elixir. So that's pretty good considering what he could have had. And I'm sure he was beating himself up because he didn't have a strong raiding army, but very few people raid with those armies that are able to wipe out, except for the video, unfortunately, that I cannot show, where I did get 100% taken out by @Macca, and he did get 1.4 million loot. That was an awesome raid. He had those real strong level 6 giants, followed by 8 level 3 Valkyries, who tore those walls apart and took so much damage as they were running through the base. And then those level 6 wizards cleaned up, as well as his heroes. So good job to @Macca in finding my base and getting what is probably one of his highest loot raids ever at 1.4 million. And from point forward, like I say, when you hyper loot, you have to be able to stomach those really big losses. But at the end of the day, if you saw my previous Town Hall 9 upgrade video, you're left with an additional 1.2 million in resources when it's time to do upgrades. And it's very well worth it because it can put you over the edge to get you the upgrades that you've been waiting for. So thanks again for checking in with Sean Quant, and we will see you next video. If you have any comments, please leave them below.